The thought of a nation managing risk is really the collection of lots of companies and organisations and not-for-profits, and how well are they doing it. Some of them are doing it very well, but I think what we've lost is the creative tension between risk and opportunity. And because we've got this binary adversarial system in government, I don't think governments are prepared to take risks because they are afraid of getting beaten up. Whereas entrepreneurial companies take risks, fail, learn from risks and move on. And I think we need to have a debate in Australia is how do we allow governments to take risks on our behalf, to fail but learn quickly and move on.
You know, I think Australia manages risk really well in that we itemise it, we list it, we deal with it, we assess it. I think the question's our risk appetite and where we are at in terms of taking it at the moment. And clearly there is great uncertainty in business, and it's time for people, I hope, to feel confident enough to start reinvesting, managing risk, but calling it intelligent risk.
I think as a nation we do manage risk fairly well, but it does depend on how you define this and how you look at it. I think from different perspectives the answer might well be quite different. I think as a risk-taking culture in Australia we don't do so well. We don't have an acceptance of failure here in Australia, and that's something we need to improve on over the next few years, particularly if we want to compete globally with other advanced markets like the US and Europe and the UK. I think we've got a lot to learn still in Asia around risk-taking and their preparedness to invest capital, deploy that capital into high-risk ventures, but then see the payoff over a period of time. That's something in Australia we need to improve our game on, because I think at the moment we're suffering a little bit from our history here. We're suffering from a culture of conservatism, and that approach certainly pervades right through the business sector. I think we've got plenty of opportunity. We've got obviously here in Australia we've got some great businesses, some great entrepreneurs, but to give them the best chance possible of delivering stellar results globally, we have to be prepared to back those businesses and deploy capital into supporting them. That all comes down to risk and risk-taking as a culture, and that's why I think that's really important.
We do not manage risk well in this country. There is too many limitations on trying to allow innovation and growth happening in the business community. Somehow we've fallen out of favour with where risk lies, and we should encourage how we appreciate risk and return in our day-to-day lives much more for the country.